Hello and welcome back to Outnumbered. Some people may have seen it as a big joke, but it ended up getting some members of one college fraternity in big trouble. The Sigma Nu chapter at Old Dominion University in Virginia suspended by its national office as it investigates the chapter for hanging sexually suggestive banners from the front porch of its off-campus housing. Banners that said things like, "Rowdy and fun, hope your baby girl is ready for a good time." Well, there's this from the Ohio State University. Seniors in off-campus housing not affiliated with any fraternity, with signs that said, quote, "Dads, we'll take it from here," and quote, "Daughter daycare 2.0.
Wow.
Oh, my sweet Lord. Hard for me to imagine what I would do because my girls are too young by half to attend university at this point.
Mine too.
How does this make you feel when you see these signs?
Our girls are the same ages, and in planning ahead, I would just say that our work is cut out for us, Kennedy.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got to get them ready for the real world. Because the real world is that these guys are teenagers and earlys in their 20s, and they're probably drunk when they're writing those signs. And they're just having a good time. And it is up to that house leader, that man on campus to come over, that leader to say, take the stuff down, I don't appreciate this. But the wording is not what we ought to take exception to. It's the action. So to say that this is causing the action, I think is a little bit of a leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to tie it to some sort of campus-wide...
I'm offended by the signs, but I'm more offended by the actual sexual assault. Can I finish?
I'm sorry.
I'm more offended by the actual sexual assault and the presumption that somebody might be in harm's way. I think they have to deal with that part of it. And if the signs are instigating it, then I can understand it, but I'd go for that first. Yeah. You don't think girls will go to those parties?
That's what I'm saying. Stop with like the who's going to condemn this, who's going to show up and kick their... It's fine if a parent does it. That's fine.
I know a few girls who might have gone when I was in college.
Really? I don't know who you were hanging out with, Harris, but my friends, we would never have gone to that house. We would have been like, what idiots. Clearly, they can't even get girls to come over, so they have to hang signs like this.
That's why I didn't go to college until I was 28 years old, until someone could afford a decent bottle of Pinot Noir.
And you were pregnant. Harris does bring up a point. Girls will still, if they're a good fraternity, sign or no sign, they will show up at these fraternity houses. They don't care. If there's hot boys, that's where girls are going to go.
I don't know who you guys were hanging out with.
Let me give you an example. Ray Rice in the NFL. How many women were still wearing his jersey after we all had seen the video and knew what was going on?
There's going to be girls that are going to go to these parties. Not every single girl. They're not going to unionize and not go. It's just a fact of life.
I know, but
however, these signs are really they're disgusting.
This is
and the university has to take a stand on this because of what's going on with rape culture. The university has to stand up and say, if something happens at that house, we cannot be responsible. But not even that. It's PR. They have to protect the brand of Old Dominion University. They cannot hang signs like this. I'm sorry, guys. First Amendment.
Okay, can I just say that some of it is, and of course I don't condone what's on those signs. I think that, that's really the age where you perform most of your jackassery is in your late teens and early 20s, certainly.
Unfortunately true.
But I think part of it is a backlash that these guys are feeling about being, told that they are predators. And, I think oftentimes you see the pendulum swing the opposite way.
I bet you these clowns didn't give that two minutes of thought. I think these guys are just boorish. I think the parents should, again, kick them in the ass, and it should be followed after the administrators do, because they're bores. And by the way, a little too cavalier with this stuff. It sounds like
I just think
never
they're focusing on keeping the women safe.
I agree.
I don't have to worry about that.
That's one way you do it. A little tough punishment.
My young ladies, my daughters are going to go to a convent.
I'm going to teach them at home in the kitchen.
We're going to live in the desert, and we're going to be Bedouins, and it's going to be great.